Why you're mentally exhausted before noon. If you feel mentally drained before noon, it's probably not because you're lazy, it's probably not because you slept badly, and it's probably not because you can't handle stress. You're exhausted because your brain has already spent most of its energy budget, and you didn't even notice. Mental exhaustion isn't about hours worked, it's about cognitive load. Today, we're going to break down where your energy is actually going and how to reclaim it. Part 1. Your brain has a daily energy budget. Think of your mind like a battery, not a motivation battery, a decision battery. From the moment you wake up, it starts draining, not because of big problems, because of micro decisions. Before noon, you've already decided what to wear, what to eat, what to respond to, what tone to use in messages, whether to engage or ignore, what to prioritize, how to interpret someone's expression. Whether something is urgent, each one costs energy. Small costs accumulate. Most people burn half their decision capacity on low-impact choices. That's the first problem. Part 2. You're starting the day in reactive mode. If your first 30 minutes look like this: checking email, checking notifications, scanning headlines, responding immediately, you have surrendered your mental agenda. Your brain shifts into response mode. Response mode feels productive. It isn't. It's reactive. Reactive mode increases stress hormones, microadrenaline spikes, cognitive switching. Every switch costs energy. Switching between tasks, even small ones, drains attention faster than focused work. So by noon, your brain isn't tired from working hard, it's tired from switching constantly. Part 3. Unfinished loops are draining you. There's something called open loops. Anything unresolved, an unclear conversation, an unanswered message, a task you've been avoiding, a decision you haven't made. Open loops sit in the background of your mind. Even when you're not actively thinking about them, they are consuming processing space. Your brain keeps scanning. Did you forget? Should you handle that? What if that becomes a problem? Background scanning drains energy. If you start your day with 10 open loops, your brain never fully relaxes. Mental exhaustion isn't always from doing too much, it's from holding too much. Part 4. Emotional regulation costs energy. Here's something most people miss. Every time you regulate your emotions, it costs energy. You suppress irritation in a meeting, you rephrase a blunt message, you manage your tone, you hide frustration, you stay calm when someone is unclear. That's emotional labor. It's invisible, but it's expensive. If you spend your morning navigating personalities, reading tone, managing impressions, your nervous system is working. By noon, it's fatigued, not because of workload, because of regulation. Part 5. You haven't fed the system properly. This is practical. If you wake up and immediately consume caffeine, skip protein, dehydrate, sit without movement, your nervous system starts in a mild stress state. Stress increases mental noise. Mental noise accelerates fatigue. Your brain needs hydration, glucose stability, oxygen, movement. Without those, cognitive clarity drops faster. Mental exhaustion isn't just psychological, it's physiological. Part 6. You're not defining the day. When you don't define your top priority early, everything competes equally. And when everything competes equally, your brain never relaxes. Instead of what matters most today, most people operate on what is loudest right now. Noise-based prioritization creates fatigue. Hierarchy reduces fatigue. One defined priority reduces friction. Without hierarchy, your brain keeps scanning for threats and urgency. That's exhausting. Part 7. The fix. Tactical adjustments. This isn't about changing your life. It's about reducing early drain. Here's a practical reset. 1. Protect the first 30 minutes. No email, no notifications, no input. Hydrate. Move lightly. Review your single priority. Start the day proactive, not reactive. 2. Close one open loop. Immediately, choose one small unresolved item. Handle it. Completion creates relief. Relief reduces background drain. 3. Reduce task switching. Block 45 minutes for one focused task. No switching. Switching is expensive. Single tasking preserves energy. 4. Stabilize physiology. Early, protein within an hour of waking, water before caffeine, light movement, deep breathing. This stabilizes your nervous system. Stable nervous system equals lower cognitive cost. 5. Define one clear outcome before noon, not 10. 1. Clarity reduces scanning. Scanning drains energy. The bigger insight. Mental exhaustion before noon is rarely about weakness. It's about unmanaged cognitive load. Too many micro decisions, too much input, too many open loops, too much emotional regulation, too little structure. You're not broken, you're overloaded. The quiet advantage. Most people operate at full noise. They start reactive. They multitask. They never define priorities. They regulate emotions constantly. They never close loops. Then they wonder why they're drained. The advantage belongs to the person who reduces switching, defines hierarchy, stabilizes physiology, closes loops, protects mental space. Calm is not accidental. It is designed. Clarity is not personality. It is maintenance. If you feel exhausted before noon, don't assume you need more discipline. You probably need less noise. Reduce the drain, stabilize the system, protect your decision energy. Because once your mental energy is preserved, everything else improves. Quiet advantage, calm mind, stable system, clear decisions.